Hello new Tamers! Today I show you all you need to know about the battle system of TemTem. Let's go! We start with the TemTem stats. At first there are the base stats. Every tem has its base stat that cannot be changed in any way. The SVs are randomly in between 1 and 50. 1 is the lowest and 50 the highest possible stat. A tem with all 7 SVs at 50 is called perfect, as long as it has all egg moves. You can breed perfect tems because it's almost impossible to find one in the wild, but that gets important later. The TVs are the stats you can kind of choose for your TemTem. Every tem gives a fixed number of TVs when being defeated or catched to the tems on the battlefield. You can also use berries, fruits or smoothies to change your TemTem's TVs. TVs can be in between 0 and 500, but you can only spend 1000 TVs on one tem. With base stats, SVs and TVs, we get the total stats. You can calculate your stats at TemTem. I put a link in the description below. The 7 stats you have are first HP, which is the health of the tem. If it hits 0, your TemTem is dead. You have speed. Whoever has the highest speed stat of the 4 tems on the battlefield attacks first. Second highest attacks second, and so on. Attack and special attack gives greater attack power. Attack for physical attacks and special attack for special attacks. Defense and special defense gives you higher defense. So you don't get that much damage out of a physical attack when your defense is higher, or out of a special attack when your special defense is higher. Stamina is used when you use your moves. Stronger moves cost more stamina, but you get a small amount of stamina back at the end of each turn. When you rest, you get a little more stamina. When you don't have enough stamina for your move, you can still use it, but you will overexert, which deals damage to your tem and makes you unable to attack for the next turn. Every TemTem has 1 or 2 types. You can see the type strengths and weaknesses at this picture. I will link the picture in the description below. Every move the tem can use that shares a type with itself does so-called step damage, which is 50% more damage than any other move that deals damage. You can also have prio moves, which is shown by these arrows. If you have a higher prio move, you can attack faster and might outspeed someone with higher speed stats. There are also hold moves. You need to be on the battlefield in this battle for as many turns as the hold shows before you can use that attack. After you attacked with that technique, you need to wait that many turns again. For example, you can use hook every turn. For dust vortex you need to wait 1 turn, and for dim mag you need to wait 2 turns. There are some ways to get or give a tem a status condition. Every tem can only be affected by 2 of these status conditions, and if it's getting a third, the first one is gone. Every status condition has a small timer that shows how many turns that status will be there. The timer also counts down when the tem is not on the battlefield. A link of all conditions is in the comments below. There are also some ways to lower or raise the stats of a tem for that battle. For example, you can lower the defense of an opponent with perfect jab, so all physical attacks will do more damage. You can also raise your attack with moves like heat up, so you can do more physical damage. Or boost your allies' special attack with sparks, so he can do more damage with special attacks. There are some moves with synergies. You can see the move with a small plus on it, and when you have synergy, it will be brighter and have a green color around the plus. Synergy moves do often more damage or have some other bonuses when you use it with the right partner. Every TemTem can have 1 of 2 traits. For the endgame, most tems have 1 good and 1 bad trait, but for the story that does not matter too much. But you should always try to be aware of your tem's trait to make the best use out of it. You can also give your tems 1 gear that you collect through the story by doing side quests or are just found in the wild. They will give you some bonuses like more damage or traps a target. They can be pretty useful if you put the right gear on the right Tems. Read the description of the gear and decide what is the most useful for your Tem. So guys, that's it for the beginners beginner's battle guide. This one is the second beginner guide I did. I will link the first one in the comments. If you like this kind of content, feel free to like and subscribe, and if you are here for the high level endgame PvP content, there will be some of that in the future. See you guys!